Hi friends, welcome to TTKSS. In this session, we are going to discuss how we can register GitHub Copilot account and how to add the GitHub Copilot extension to the Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code, and how we can use that extension in our when we are writing the code. So the prerequisites to create the GitHub Copilot account is you must have the account with the GitHub. So I launch the portal GitHub portal. Then you need to enter your email ID. Then click on the sign up. So it will navigate you to the page. Since I already registered account using my account, then it will not allow me to register one more time. But if you are registering first time, you can enter your email ID and password and username and click continue. So your registration will be complete. Once the registration is completed, then you can go to the sign in page and you can log in using the GitHub account. So I'm logging into the GitHub account. So this is the launch page when you log in into the GitHub account. Then if you want to register for a GitHub Copilot, then you click on the profile, then you can go to the settings option. Under settings, you can able to see here Copilot. Under the section Code Planning and Automation, you can find a section called Copilot. So when you click on the Copilot, so it will launch you to enable the subscription for the GitHub Copilot. So we already discussed in our previous video what is the pricing subscription for the GitHub Copilot individual and the corporate or business. So for individual, it is $10 per month, or you can start a free trial for 1 month. Then after that, next month onwards, it will start $10 per month. So for now, I'm going to use this start free trial. So I'm choosing whether you want to play by monthly or pay by yearly. I'm choosing monthly and click on get access to GitHub Copilot. Then it will navigate you to enter your address and the bank details. I'm pausing the video here to enter those details, and I will enable the video once I completed this payment. So after complete the payment, then it will ask you these policy configurations. So what these policy configurations is: suggestions matching to public code. So GitHub Copilot can allow or block suggestions matching to the public code. So these are the documentation. So either you can allow. So GitHub Copilot will show suggestions matching with public code, or you don't want to get any suggestions from the GitHub, you can block that. So for the moment, I'm allowing the suggestions what I'm getting from the GitHub Copilot. Also, there is one more setting is allow the GitHub to use my account snippets for product improvement. So what this meaning of this particular setting is, whatever I am writing the code in my Visual Studio editor or Visual Studio Code editor, this particular code will be sent back to the Visual GitHub Copilot servers, and their AI model will analyze my code. Based on the analysis, it will provide me a sample code, how I can, what I'm writing the code. Based on that, it will provide you a suggestions or the prompts. So I'm completing my setup. So now you can see that welcome message. So GitHub Copilot is ready to pair, and you can use this extension to install into the Visual Studio Code or Visual Studio or JetBrains or Neoview. So I'm just continuing with installing with Visual Studio Code. Then it will navigate me to the documentation section, which shows the steps how I can install the extension, Visual Studio extension section, to add the GitHub Copilot. So you can follow the steps whatever here you can given in the documentation section. You can go back to the Visual Studio. Then you open the extensions, the manage extensions, and here if I already installed this GitHub Copilot, so I'll just uninstall to demo you how we can do that. So when I close this application, so the GitHub Copilot extension uninstallation will be starts. So it is starting initializing to uninstall this particular extension. I'll pause the video until this uninstallation completed. So GitHub Copilot uninstallation is successful. Then I will close it and I will reopen this Visual Studio one more time. So continue and open extension. Click on manage our extensions. And here you search for GitHub Copilot. So here you will get an option called download button. So click on download button. So download is in progress. So now installation is started. So it will take a while to complete the installation. So we'll just pause the video until complete the installation. Installation is successful. Then close this particular window and open the Visual Studio one more time. So continue. So now go to the extensions and manage extensions and click on install. Now you will see that GitHub Copilot being added, that particular extension being added to the Visual Studio. And here you can find two options, is you can uninstall or you can disable this particular extension in the Visual Studio. Now we want to check that whatever I have added extension is reflecting in my Visual Studio or not. So open a new project, console application, click on next button and next and the create button. So it is creating a project. So if it is reflected, for example, if I type create a program, send email from console application. So it is started reflecting to me. So it is prompting me the code based on what I want to write here. Now you can able to see all the code, whatever the required code to send an email from the console application using Gmail. So I'm doing the SMTP mail for the Gmail. So this particular code will help us to send an email from the console application. So it will helps a lot to the programmer when they are writing a program. This GitHub Copilot will automatically analysis whatever the programmer is writing the code and send any prompts or suggestions. That's all from the video. Next session we'll discuss more about the GitHub Copilot. Thank you.